A very good question being placed is, if any of the bills fail, can they be replaced or changed by ordinary legislation? It's a good question, but we must always bear in mind that the Constitution is supreme. And Article 2 of the Constitution says that if any law is made that is inconsistent with this Constitution, that law, to the extent of its inconsistency, will be void. So let's look at example Article 8, which is an entrenched provision, and it is the provision around which Bill number 1 happens to be created. It says, Article 8 says, that only the father of a child born out of the Bahamas, but born in marriage, only a Bahamian father can give that child citizenship outside the Bahamas. And we've gone through Bill number 1, so many people know it. Now that is an entrenched constitutional statement that gives the married father the ability to give citizenship to a child born in marriage out of the country. If then you were to make a law by Parliament, which is called any other law, and that any other law were to say, no, mother and father married can give a child citizenship in the Bahamas when the child is born in marriage but outside the Bahamas. And the only real difference between the ordinary legislation and the constitutional would be the addition of the words or mother. The Constitution will say that that law that was made by Parliament, which attempted to change an entrenched provision, is inconsistent with the Constitution, because the two words that are not in the Constitution are or mother. And so that particular law made by Parliament would be deemed inconsistent with the Constitution, and Article 2 says, to the extent of the inconsistency, that other law is void. And so it would be impossible to make a change such as is being sought by amending the Constitution. You could not make that change by ordinary law, because the Constitution says your ordinary law must not make any law that is inconsistent with the Constitution. And to the extent that we add the words mother to the phrase father or mother, you are attempting to do something that the Constitution will say is inconsistent with the Constitution, which is supreme, and that will make the ordinary law void. That's it.